Hey, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to another DC Dual Force video. Today we're going to be playing a Batman and Joker deck. The goal with today's deck is to build up a bunch of Arkham inmates and hopefully get to abuse Joker's ability. We're trying to use cards that either give bonus to firepower or benefit from firepower being used. If you guys think this deck is interesting and want to copy it for yourselves, the deck code is in the description for you guys. Feel free to play the deck for yourselves and feel how it works in your ranks. With all that, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and let's jump right into the games. Alright guys, our matchup is going to be against a Zatanna and Poison Ivy deck. I don't think we need these 3 silvers, to be honest, and I could just use a bunch of more bronze. I think that would be a fair start. I'm able to use not Blue Beetle, but Blue Bird first. Maybe even get Alfred out so I can start that bandage draw if possible, and he replaces himself. So I could just start trying to draw through cards. Just gonna use the Crystal Blast. And I assume that's it. Pass turn. My turn's pretty much just gonna be our Alfred. He'll give us a bandage. I don't think he won't give us a bandage. He'll let us draw, but I don't think he will give us a bandage. Which is fine. I kind of want him to make the trade because I'd rather keep like a Bluebird or an Onomatopoeia out, especially him for the Joker. So I'm really hoping I can find another bronze card. Like if I could pull my Harvey or something like that could be definitely useful. That's fine. I could kill that. Oh, there's my Harvey. I don't need him anymore for Amethyst, but I will just hold on to him. I'll play Bluebird, and I'll play Onomatopoeia, just so that way I've got the firepower early. I can hopefully... I'll grab probably my grapple gun, just so I can pull somebody back if I need to for later. Make it so I take no damage from him and then kill him for free. So now I've got a firepower out for next turn. That'll allow me to play like a Speedy and Harvey instead of just wasting it and trying to play it for next turn. Hopefully it stays alive though. If it does, then that means Joker's doing 8 damage, 10 if you count his actual attack. And if I even remotely can get Enchantress on the board with Onomatopoeia, like he could be in a lot of trouble. That'd be 4 damage times 4 shots, 16 damage. He's going to transform Onomana into the Mad Hatter, which definitely helps. I could use it with Arkham Inmates. I just don't get the draw. But I have Arkham Inmates in this deck, so now if I draw one, it gets +2/+2 bigger. So ultimately, actually, I'll take that. I don't mind losing the firepower because I could also just draw a Punchline, and that also counts as my Arkham Inmate.
Time to start branching out.
I don't run the Mad Hatter. That's a purple card, I believe. And so I'll take it. It was actually a hurt for him. He just played Friends in High Places. Whatever he just drew is going to take a long time. I assume it's Giovanni, because that would be the card to have. But I don't know if it's going to be like the winning move. So what we can do is play, say... I could play the Commissioner. No, I think I'd rather do Sonic Cannon. I want to draw a card if it's an Arkham Inmate, then my Mad Hatter gives it +2/+2. It ended up being the Question, which is fine. Actually, it'll let me draw another card, which is an Arkham Inmate. Now I get the buff. Now he's a 6/3, which is ridiculous for like next turn. I can make probably all of my attacks here, and I can do only the 4/6 damage this turn. Looks like Zatanna's taking the brunt of it, so I'll use it. Yeah, and even if he does kill my Mad Hatter, I got the use with Man Bat, so honestly, I'm happy. I'm not stressing. 6 damage speed is a little hard to deal with, and he's just going to retreat because of it. He, for whatever reason, can't catch up. Alright guys, we're jumping into our next matchup against an Aquaman and Hal Jordan deck, a red-green. This should definitely be a little interesting, different colors than what we've got. I don't need these two silvers off rip, but Ventriloquist and my Man-Bat work if I go first, which I do. So as long as he's not holding Energy Blast in his opening hand, then hopefully I can keep him. And I can just do a random, hopefully a first shoot randomly. If I draw a punchline, that would even be better. Like if I could just do accidentally 6 damage. He will create his first lantern and draw for turn, so he's got a big hand. He's gonna draw a card, give it +2/+2 in guard. So whatever I play won't be able to get through next turn. Oh my god, I drew punchline exactly the way I wanted. So she'll go down. Then that's 6 damage. 2, 4, and 6, and then I'll play Man-Bat, and that's another 6 damage. 2, 4, 6, and then I can do probably Aquaman first. He's kind of a bigger threat. And by bronze 2, I've got one leader to 14, the other one at 9. The next turn I get to play Copperhead, which if I get to keep my Ventriloquist, that does another set of damage. Or I guess I need to keep now Ventriloquist and Punchline if I want to be able to do 6 damage. I just need to keep Ventriloquist alive long enough that I can use the Joker. Like, Simon could die just to me playing Copperhead. That's not the guy he got with guard on him. Yeah, so if we play Copperhead now, that's 2 damage or 6 damage. And then we play Man-Bat, that's 6 more damage. So now that's dead. And I do 7, 8, 9 damage here. So this should actually be a pretty quick game. I don't think he's gonna like it. That kills, and that kills. And then we can even just do 1 point of damage to Hal. And there you go. So if I had the proper starting hand with Ventriloquist and Punchline, like, it's game over for my opponents. Nobody else can compete with the amount of damage I'm pumping out. Next turn, I get to keep Ventriloquist. If I get to keep Punchline, then I'm popping Joker. Ventriloquist doesn't matter about Joker, but Punchline does. So that might be a huge advantage. He's going to do 4 damage to whatever he wants. And he gets to play Simon. It's all good for him. All good. But I'm curious as to what you do, because Joker's going to pop, and that could just kill you if you swing. Could just kill him if he decides to hit any one character. Like if he chooses Man-Bat or Punchline. Oh, he does the attack. Yeah, it could be game over this turn. That's Man-Bat. See, this is the problem. I get to do all this. Punch and Julie come out. That's another 6 damage between those cards. And then I can swing into here. That completely gets rid of that. Then I make room. I could just play Black Manta, but I think for the lulz, I will play Man-Bat. And that's game. So, GG's. That was a very fast game. Alright, guys, jumping into our next matchup, we're against a Batman and Joker deck, which is what we're playing. So, just different arts for the Joker. So this should be a little interesting, a little mirror match. I don't know if he's playing the same exact deck, but I'm sure it's similar to what we're trying to do. I could play Bluebird first, and then follow it with Man-Bat and Ventriloquist, depending on what he plays. Yep, there comes his Man-Bat. If I get the Batarang, like, that's just going to be lucky. I don't know if I do get the Batarang. No, Tear Gas. There's no point in playing Tear Gas, so I'm not. He will get to replay his Man-Bat, though, unfortunately. I get to follow it up, though, with my Man-Bat and Ventriloquist. So he ends up replaying Man-Bat, and he's going to kill my card. So, fair enough. Okay, back to my turn. I get to play my Ventriloquist into his Man-Bat. Oh, actually, see if I get Battering first, because if I get Battering, I could just kill it. And now it's dead. Now I get my own Man-Bat, and I could do 7 damage to whatever I want. 6 damage. Let's get rid of Batman first. Alright, that works for me. It's Batman's already down to 9 hit points. We've got now our own Man-Bat, although he could just Battering it if he gets lucky enough. Whatever he puts out, we can just -2 or kill, or we could just play Gordon. We can get the car to shoot out that has speed. That might be the play, along with the question, or maybe the question first, probably. Yeah, he's going to get rid of the Ventriloquist. I assume that means we keep Man-Bat. Oh, he's going to play Onomatopoeia, huh? That won't live. I can play Gordon and just kill that. Oh, he's going to charge this turn. Well, lucky for him. That means Man-Bat should die. He fires 4 shots. I assume Man-Bat's one of the targets. Yeah. So, my Joker's close too. And he's going to heal. Yeah, that's super good for him. If I had my Onomatopoeia, I could do the same thing. Instead, I'm going to pull Enchantress. So the card to play is the question first, just to see if I get any cards that I could need. I don't need Bluebird. So now my option is Commissioner Gordon. And that'll summon the car, and I get to deal some damage. That'll just kill, and now it can do a bunch of points of damage. Now our Joker and our Batman are even. I mean, what else would you expect? This deck is, I mean, it's a mirror match, so I expect that we're trying to do the same thing as often as possible. We're pretty much going to copy each other. But I think he's actually playing from behind at the moment. That's not going to help. He's got probably Tear Gas or something. And he just got another gadget. So he's got at least 2 gadgets, I think, in his hand. I don't think he played his own Bluebird. But again, like, I can kind of negate. Oh, he's going to return his friend. That's not going to keep the buff. That's kind of a waste, in my opinion. Replay him now. Yeah, so he's still a 3/3. I guess he just wanted to switch the gadget because he pulled the grapple gun. So I guess it was just a gadget switch, but he's not going to get any bigger now. I guess I'll use my Sonic Blast. That'll draw me a card. Give me access to what I want to see next. That's Harvey. It does mean I get to kill Batman this turn. And there's another concede. I don't know what to tell you guys, but this deck, even against a mirror match, people don't like this deck. Well, there you guys go. We had 3 successful games today. We got 2 of our players to retreat, and we got our 3rd player to die fairly quickly to our deck. I definitely think this is a deck that people should be using to climb in ranks. You will lose a few games here or there, but for the most part, it wins the majority of its games. If you guys do want to use this deck in order to climb through your ranks, I do have it in the description. You guys can copy the deck code and play for yourselves. With all that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.